guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video now. As always, we are here to basically do the Player of the Month video, of course, right inside the month of December. So we're here to give the November Player of the Month. Now, it's really, really difficult doing these Player of the Months when Borough are in the position where they are. Nobody's really stood out for me this month. Not really any month this season. You know what I mean? I see like a few seconds to kick in, the slow music to kick in, and you know what I mean, the rain fall down. Yeah, nobody has really stood out for me all this season. And especially like sort of like last month, we didn't do particularly great, as I said yesterday. You know, I mean, a couple of draws here and there. I mean, Brick got a couple of goals, didn't he? Fletcher got a few. You know, it's kind of a month for the strikers in a way, you would say. You know, but of course, to the Instagram, as I always do, because I give you Borough fans a chance to vote for your sort of Player of the Month. And it's kind of funny because whenever I do sort of like poll bits on Borough, it's normally really busy sort of predictions and whatnot for each game. If I do a Player of the Month, they are literally the deadest vote out there. Nobody wants to vote a Player of the Month. So that's telling me that Borough fans don't think there's many players who are actually up for the Player of the Month. In fact, all the players that they gave, we only got one vote of one person. So there you go, yeah. It's kind of one of them. But, you know what I mean? Listen, man, you know what I mean? We're here, we're back on the grind. After the weekend, it's just an absolute numbers, man. The numbers are crazy. And YouTube is still updating all the numbers from the weekend that we literally smashed off throughout them two videos that I did for Borough v Leeds, being the preview and the review. Yeah, crazy numbers, the watch time, everything else is just mental. So yeah, big up to everybody that came over, subscribed. And of course, we're still getting subscribers now. We're 31 away from 2.7k. Can we hit 3,000 subs by the end of the year? Remember what I said? Remember that video that I released a few weeks back when I said that if we hit 3,000 by the end of this year, 2019, this is all gone. It genuinely shave all my hair off. Just because, why not? I mean, I'm just a bit of an idiot, aren't I? So, you know, I think I've said it. But, you know, inside the month of November, results-wise, I said yesterday, they weren't exactly fantastic, were they? Lost to Derby away 2-0, QPR 2-2, Hull 2-2, Barnsley 1-0, and Leeds 4-0. Now, in that month, Randolph got injured. House had to go to centre-back. You know, he's had quite a few injuries. The only games he was really saying any sort of play stood out would be the QPR 2-2. That was Britt who scored the 2. And Hull at home before we actually fell to bits in the second half. Again, Britt and Fletcher scoring a goal. So it's kind of one of them where you're looking at this one thinking, who was genuinely our best player of November? Like, was it one of the strikers? Like, normally I'll criticise our strikers for scoring enough goals, but when I look at it, Hassan Bolonga scored 3 goals in the month of November. Fletcher got 2. I thought one player did stand out to me was Johnny Howson's attitude. The fact that the guy's now playing a centre back, I mean, that guy's literally playing everywhere in a Borough shirt, like on the pitch. It's mental. Right wing back, centre mid, centre defensive midfielder, centre attacking midfielder. He's holding midfielder. The guy's played literally everywhere. I think he's even played on the right wing at one point. So Johnny Howson for me is unbelievable attitude wise. And you know, I think he's had a good month, I won't lie. I think IR has been consistent. He's definitely been one of our sort of leading defenders. I think Dale Fry's been a bit sort of off the pace this month, which is a bit disappointing to see, considering I do like Dale Fry a lot. You know, of course, our left back sort of changed up. Hayden Coulson's came for the last few games. He's done okay. Not fantastic. Probably do better, but he's done okay. Paddy McMessi, he's done okay as well. Not fantastic. I think at the minute, the sort of standouts to me for this month is definitely Johnny Howson, Daniel Ayala. I would like to say Pear's done well, but he hasn't really shown much for me to give him the player of the month, in my opinion. Brittov's got a few goals. Fletcher's got a few as well. But yeah, for me, I'd probably say it might have to be Ayala. I think Ayala's just been consistent with it. But I think Johnny Howson more so. I don't know who I give it to last month. Was it Johnny Howson I give it to last month or Paddy McMessi? Going to be a strike. I think it's a bit of one end where there's at least 2 candidates for me. There's at least Britt Sonbalonga for his goal contribution. You know, I mean, getting us a point at QPR, getting us a point against Hull his goal. And I think it's Johnny Howson as well for his work ethic, his attitude that he's shown, the consistency that he shows every single game, is the level that he plays at, the energy he brings, everything, his commitment to the badge, his commitment to the club. It's just his attitude of, I'll play wherever I get put, I just want to play football, I just want to play for Middlesbrough FC, stands out to me massively as a paying fan. You know what, I'm going to give it to Johnny Howson. I'm going to give my November Player of the Month to Johnny Howson. Since he's come in, his attitude's been absolutely spot on. I'm sure he's the same in training. For Woodgate always says how much of a leader he is and how much his attitude just shines out. You can see on a match day The guy literally just wants to play football. You can see exactly what he loves doing. He plays anywhere on the football pitch. He's proper not bothered wherever he plays. He'll just get on with his job. So yeah, for me, November Player of the Month, I will give it to Johnny Howson 100%. One of my most favourite players at Middlesbrough, if not my most favourite. I just love his attitude, man. I love his work ethic. I love everything he brings to the club. And for me, Johnny Howson is still very much underrated by Borough fans. I know Borough fans that don't really rate him, and I just don't get it. I know Norwich fans that still rate him. I know Leeds fans that still rate him. And listen, I rate him heavily rate him. So yeah, Johnny Howson, for me, his attitude, everything is absolutely spot on. He's a class player still for Championship level. Could he do it in the Premier League? I reckon he'd probably have a season or so inside the Premier League. If that's if Borough went there. Or if he left Borough and went to a Premier League team, I reckon he's got it in him. But yeah, Championship level, he's a standout. He's a veteran in Championship. He's absolutely class. He knows how this league works. And every single week, man, he brings just a positive mental attitude to the pitch. And you can see exactly that it rubs off on some of the players around him. I'm going to go for the Instagram sort of Player of the Month as well. These are the ones that people actually voted for. And as this is getting recorded now at what, 4:45, these sort of ratings could change. And you know what I mean? Listen, we might have a standout winner. And if we do, I will put it onto my Instagram. So make sure you're following that link inside the description. Basically, people put forward Darren Randolph, Ashley Fletcher, Britta Sombolonga, Marcus Tavernier, Johnny Howson was in there as well. So there's 2 votes from me, and obviously the person I voted for Johnny Howson on Instagram, Paddy McMessy, or Paddy McNair, and Daniel Ayala. They were basically the votes from the people, but as you can clearly see, and I forgot that comment was even there about Johnny Howson, they voted for him, I voted for him, and yeah, Johnny Howson is my November Player of the Month. Who's your Player of the Month? Comment down below. And like I say, I'm going to try and get another video out tomorrow. I might do a sort of halfway point into the season sort of review. I basically reviews Borough season. And yeah, just tell you my thoughts on it. But yeah, as always, people, hope you've enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe as always. Links to all my social medias are inside the description. I don't really use my Twitter very much. I do have a Facebook page that obviously I'm on as well. And I say the most active one that I do use is Instagram. So yeah, check them all out. Link inside the description. Thanks for tuning in as always, people. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Peace out.